Hello everyone. I wanted to make this video because I feel like this is gonna be a more serious video, but well, it's not gonna be serious, you know what I mean? Like, it's just gonna be like a serious topic because I feel like it's genuinely like a problem now, and I feel like it's something I feel like I should address on my channel. Now, if you guys know, I draw sometimes. I'm not the most artistic person known to man, but like, I do like to indulge in art, and I like to indulge in creative practices. Not saying I'm like, oh, I'm creative or anything like that, but like I make stories sometimes, like I draw and stuff like that, and I think it's fun to just like do that stuff, and I think it's very important. Like, I think creativity is a very important thing, and basically as of recent, I think everyone should be aware that there is a lot of people, or not people, but like, no, yeah, we could say that. A lot of people using like AI to like, generate, to like change the way their image looks for like the Ghibli thing. That Ghibli stuff was really stupid. That was one instance of it. There was that, like, I guess just Chat GPT as a whole for being used to make like paragraphs and like essays, which is fine. I think the essays are fine. I hated writing that shit in college, so I understand it to an extent. But I think using it to like make stories, and I think to make like anything really in general is kind of stupid. I think also making AI generated videos and stuff is like, the meme ones are funny, but then like there's like actually really fucking weird ones where it's like you have like what the president of the United States fucking like making AI generated videos to show plans for future, like for like the future and stuff like that, and those are things that I think are like insane to me. One form of like creativity that's been like kind of like being fucked with is like advertisement. I think advertising is like kind of a creative like practice as well, even though I hate ads and I have ad blocker on like basically everything. I I have like, I do appreciate some of like the decent ads I see on TV. Like if I see like something like like in Super Bowl when they have like those ads are pretty goofy and entertaining, and I'm like, okay, they had some creativity to those, you know what I mean? But then there's some where they're like just straight up what's the word, just AI generated. Like I think last year during December they just had like Coke just had an AI generated Santa ad, and like it was the most like weird thing to see on television, and I pray I never have to see that again. But I'm assuming I'm going to, like, considering what age we're in now and stuff like that, which really sucks. I really hope that I really hope people crack down on it. But seeing the fact that the government is literally using AI content to do stuff really does kind of make things a lot worse. I don't know. I think creativity is a very important skill. Music requires it, stories like manga, anime, even cartoons and like, basic literature, like all that stuff is kind of, getting pushed to the side because of like all the AI generated stuff. And obviously art is like the biggest, one of the bigger victims of like AI and stuff like that, because obviously it's kind of hard to differentiate like art from AI art sometimes. See, I can tell. There's certain ways you can tell, like with the hands and like the toe, like the feet and stuff like that, and like the anatomy is being weird and all that. And those are good ways of like obviously telling, but it's not like good enough. I feel like there's a lot more. Like, there was this one Miku drawing that I saw, and it was kind of popular. It was like talked about a bunch because it looked it looked like it was drawn, and like nobody had seen AI replicate something that well before, and that was really like not great to see. And there's a bunch of other examples of AI kind of like hijacking, you know, creativity, but I think those are good enough. I think I've given enough examples. Oh yeah, same with music. You know, there's like AI generated music now and stuff like that. Not really great, but yeah. Basically, like, the consensus of this video is like, I feel like creativity is slowly dying out, and I really think it's a really bad thing. I think there's still a lot of talented people in the world, and I hope that it stays that way, and I hope that, like, you know, creativity is not really like purged out, like, just because people are kind of like, you know, want to be lazy and don't want to like do the drawing themselves and don't want to like do the storytelling you know, the story writing themselves, or want to do like the songs themselves. It's like, I'd rather do things myself. I'd rather just, you know, be creative on my own and rely on my own noggin up here to, you know, come up with whatever I cook or whatever whatever banger idea I get. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's really fucked up that, you know, a lot of people who are, you know, who have jobs which require that skill set is just kind of getting replaced because, you know, AI has such like a unlimited amount of you know, responses that it can give, and it's just kind of like stupid that like that's kind of becoming a problem. I hope it doesn't become like a bigger problem than it already is, but I feel like it's definitely gonna go in the wrong direction. I feel like a lot of people's jobs are at stake, and I'm hoping it doesn't get any worse. Voice actors, you know, those are very talented people that are already underpaid as is, and I mean, the fact that they're getting replaced with AI voices is honestly sad. And there's a lot more I can go into, but I think that's just about it for this video. I just think it's really messed up, and I hope that like most of humanity, you know, doesn't give into just being lazy and actually tries to make something creative. I have people that I know, like in my streams and stuff, that are all very creative, and a lot of them are very artistic, very, you know, they make very good art. I see it, and it's like stuff I couldn't even do if I put my pen to the paper. It's actually insane. And there's a lot of people who are also very good at music too that like I've, you know, seen, and I just hope that I hope there's more people like that out there in the world, and I hope you guys just continue making shit that you enjoy. And that's really about it. I just hope that that's really how it is. I don't know. But yeah, that's about it for the video. I don't know, I just wanted to make it because I had this video planned like months in advance, and I was just like, better time to talk about it when it's like fucking like 3 a.m. and I'm like half tired. But I mean, shit, my hair looking nice though. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you're in the world. Continue being creative, continue just creating, continue just, you know, doing whatever you do best. If this is your hobby, if you like just doing it, you know, do it. And if it's your job, then keep working hard on it, you know, outperform that fucking AI bullshit. I know you can do it, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, that's about it. Love you guys, and I hope you all have an amazing day wherever you're in the world, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But I'm out for now. Bye bye.